Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 11990 Southwest King George Drive here in King City. We're located on the top of the roof here. We've got a 3-inch copper vent as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. And now that I'm here at the bottom of the vent, I'm going to zero out the camera length counter, and I'll refer to this spot right here as the point of access. Alright, here we go. It looks like it switches to cast iron pipe here at 15 feet. And just switch to concrete here at 22 feet. That's 4-inch concrete pipe. We do have a root intrusion here through the joint at 24 feet. I'll have to come back and look at the spot here when the water's drained out. I'm having a hard time telling if that's cobwebs or if that's roots. Okay, and here at 40 feet, this does appear to be the main lateral connection. I'm going to go do locates to verify that, and then we'll get the water drained out so we have a little bit better look at the line on the way back. Well, I walked all over the place. The only spot I picked up a camera signal, or a locator signal, was on the kind of the left rear corner of the property, out near the sidewalk. There's a big green plastic lid there. It looks like it's covering up some sort of wiring box. I don't know if my locator was picking up on wires within that or the camera head itself, but that was the only spot I was able to even locate a signal. And by this point here, if that was indeed the camera signal, it was not to the street yet. It's still about 5-6 feet from the road. My concern there is that it could possibly be a party line with the neighbor. So I'm going to pull back here. A little ways. And it's possible some of the main laterals in this part of town run underneath the actual properties themselves. And we have a root intrusion here. This is obviously a very small root intrusion. It does look like we've got roots coming through there at 24 feet. And it's tough to tell. I'm on the rooftop with a kind of a bad sun glare. I'm going to have to look at on my computer at home at some of these. There's cobwebs in it that look eerily similar to a root. So we've definitely got roots here at 24 feet and roots here at 28 feet. I'm going to go ahead and try and locate right here and see if the camera head is still on that side of the house hopefully it's moving away from that spot I located at 40 feet. Alrighty, so I was able to locate this, and it is on the left side of the house, so it does appear that that locate I did at 40 feet was in the correct spot. And again, that was located right next to a big plastic lid near the sidewalk on the left side of the house, and marked it with a T there to show the time with that pipe. It's around 6 feet deep. I highly recommend checking with the city to see if they have a record of a main lateral running through there, or to rule out the possibility of a party line. I'm not able to confirm those things. You'd have to talk to the city. But just because the line doesn't go all the way out to the street, it just brings up that concern that it could be a party line connection with a neighbor. But I did mark here at 28 feet at the root intrusion. It was 3 feet 5 inches deep on the left side of the property in the yard, marked with a white X. And again, it's very minor. It's not affecting flow. In fact, as far as the functionality of the line goes, the line is functioning properly at this time. I'm going to go do another locate right here. This is at 25 feet. Both roots are minor, and they're not affecting flow at this time, but they can progress in size given time and start catching debris as it comes through, as well as it can slowly deteriorate and crack the pipe as they grow and come through there more and more. So I do recommend a repair to correct those. You could do it either by sleeving the pipe or by excavating. It's very shallow, so that wouldn't be terribly hard to do. Alright, and located this as well, so there's two X's that are only a few feet apart on the left side yard, right around 3 feet deep here. And again, I recommend correcting the root intrusions so they don't progress into something worse down the road. And because of the bad sun glare up here on the roof, I'm going to have to review the video at home just to make sure there's not another spot that wasn't obvious because of the sun glare. But for right now, it's just the two root intrusions. But also very important is to get figured out if that connection at 40 feet is in fact the main lateral, and that's how it's supposed to be configured, or if it is a party line connection with the neighbor. In most places, party line connections are not allowed and they have to be reconfigured, so it's important to get that ruled out. But right now, the way the line sits, assuming everything is kosher the way it's configured, the line is functioning at this time, but I would recommend getting those roots taken care of so they don't progress into something worse down the road, as roots generally do that.